Hey everybody, this is more Injustice 2 Online. This is episode 5 and we're starting out with a Scarecrow match. Scarecrow, I always felt, just had a really hard time with Wonder Woman. Part of it also is that Scarecrow players really want to go to that teleport once they start getting zoned at all. And the shield toss isn't the strongest thing in the world, but it's good when the opponent doesn't have anything that they can throw. And when they start thinking very, I guess, forward and backwards, when they get into that mindset and they don't think too much about jumping, it becomes really quite simple to just sit there and shield toss them all freaking day long. But Scarecrow players a lot of times will just kind of run into nonsense, I guess. Is something that I've found a lot. You play them once or twice. Every now and then, there's going to be like one of those scramble games where just things are just odd. But I've never lost a set to Scarecrow as Wonder Woman. It's just not in Scarecrow's favor here. And then plus, so many times Scarecrow players just make the bad decision because they want to get in quickly and they teleport, and as long as you're aware of that, it's too easy to counter something like that. Here is Deadshot. I've played quite a ton of freaking Deadshots, and my thing with Deadshot, I guess we'll go ahead and talk about him. He's the elephant in the room. My thing with Deadshot is that I don't have a problem with his zoning. I mean, as far as fighting against it, yeah, it's difficult, but it's totally fine for someone to have something powerful. I'm not against that. My problem with Deadshot is that when you get in on him, he's still powerful, and he even has better tools than freaking Wonder Woman does up close, and I just don't feel like that's appropriate. I feel like there needs to be some kind of weakness to this character. One of the things with zoning as well, and like this guy, he's not playing well. He's not playing well. You're gonna see how this match turns out. He's simply not playing well, and it's totally fine. I'm over here making as many reads as I can, trying to get a feel of which shot he's going to use, and he's not doing any of that. He's just cycling through, So anyway, my issue is not with his zoning, it's that he has tools up close too, and very good tools up close as well. And one of my big things with this matchup that I get annoyed about is meter. You'll see at the end there, I was just like, okay, I'm done. I'm just going to go ahead and die so that he doesn't build any more meter. And that was genuinely the thought process. When you fight against a zoner and you don't have something to compete back with them on that zoning front, you'll find that you are meter starved. I've fought quite a few games. One of the big ones is against Batman, where he just throws batarangs all freaking day, and he walks himself into the corner while throwing batarangs. And by the time you get to him, after crouch walking, he's got full meter without even ever hitting you. And right here, I'm just like, yeah, dude. This was the point where I'm like, I've fought this all freaking day, and I'm really annoyed. And all he was doing was just jumping backwards or dashing backwards. That's all he was doing, and putting me in a crazy situation. So I'm like, whatever. Batman, has that kind of thing because he's moving backwards as he's doing it. So he's gaining ground as he's throwing those batarangs out. And like as I said, he was not playing well. He was just holding up back. He was mashing backdash. There was so much more he could be doing. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm going all over the place. He'll just throw those batarangs, and he's building meter as he's throwing them, and he's moving away from you at the same time. And you finally get in on him, and he's got full meter without ever hitting you. That gives him 2 opportunities, if you were to hit him, to escape your combo right off the bat. Bat. Get it? I'm sorry. I apologize. That was awful. That was awful. So sorry. My goodness. Wow. Wow, Beelit, wow. Anyway, that's really my biggest issue with the zoning. Is just, you know, it's so good, and then you get up against these characters and they still have, you know, strong close range games, and they're building meter the whole time they're doing it. You're not. So you come in there, you're kind of meter starved, and you're hoping for some kind of hit. You don't get the hit because, I mean, they can still block, and now you're having to block, you know, this other kind of pressure that they have, and they've got all the meter in the freaking world. So, you know, I don't know exactly how I'm going to deal with characters like Deadshot or Batman in the future. You're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. That's just how it goes. One of the only things I can really think about for Wonder Woman is doing the bracelets, the parry for the bracelets. But you're standing still while you're doing that, and you're not gaining the ground. So that's my big concern with that. Yeah, it works, absolutely, but I'm not getting any closer at the same time, you understand? So, yeah, we'll see. It's still very early in the game's life cycle. I've still got a lot to learn with the game. Still got, you know, plenty of time to accumulate experience and figure out how to approach different things. But those are my frustrations at this point. Deadshot's stupid, and I hope his close range game gets adjusted because it really needs it. I don't mind the zoning. It's totally fine if he has strong zoning. Just don't give him strong close range games, or a strong close range game as well. Sorry, I'm tired. It's been a long day at work. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.